Hello fellow traders, Trey Campbell coming at you live with another quick video trading recap of my day, and just wanted to go over the way the setup happened. And I'm really actually proud of this trade. Let me pull this up really fast. So this is the way this trade happened. We had a losing trade to begin the day. Wasn't expecting to bounce back as fast as I did, but I recognized a reverse pattern, and I was able to capitalize on that and actually come out. So just two trades today, AMD, and yeah. So let me kind of pull that out there and pull this down, so you can kind of see the way that these trades worked out. The account size is still very small, so I'm not able to buy a whole lot of shares of AMD. I was looking at some cheaper stocks this morning, MBEV being one, and also, let's see here, IGC, but neither one of them actually worked out the way I was hoping they would, and so I just didn't trade them. So traded AMD off the open there with well, actually I shorted it pretty close off the open, and actually they came in, this was 400 shares, so you had one here and these here, so I guess it kind of broke them up, but no, that's not right. Either way, okay, I'm still learning this crazy thing. Okay, here we go. Sell, sell, sell. Okay, here we go. Short. This was the first one, 31.40. So let's go back here and let me just show you this. This is kind of interesting because we had so at 31.40, right? That's our. So right here is where I shorted it. I was betting on it to go down, right? And the reason for that, I'll show you my logic behind that. So this was the first losing trade here, $48. Each one of my trades are capped, so I know exactly how much I'm risking every trade. I size in to make up for that. So right now I'm risking $50 to make $100. I've kind of stepped it up from last time I made a video, and so I think I was risking like $20 to make $40 or something like that. It's just a super small account, so you got to think about it in the way of, if this was a massive account, $200,000, $250,000 account, by sizing in the same percentage, this would have been a 500 to you know, it could have been $1,000 day, and I'll just show you why. And this is exactly why I just want to go over my thought process of the trade recap, because I plan on taking this account all the way up to, I want to journalize this going all the way to the biggest account possible. So as of right now, as we stand here, I'm only $57 up on the day, and 14,000. So I've only made $139.70 after all said and done, but I've only took like 4 trades in this account so far. And that's just due to my work schedule and stuff, so I'm not able to trade every day, and so I'm just kind of trading when I get opportunities. So this is very interesting here. I saw what got me. Let me just share with you the logic behind this. Don't even look at this because it's not even happening yet. All you're seeing is this. We had this pre-market high, and then we came up and we had this rejection candle, right? And it looks perfect. It looks just like this is traveling up, 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 sell off, come up. We don't have enough strength to quite capitalize on that high. We just touched it and then we rejected hard. So the logic behind that, and my way of thinking, was a short position. So I waited for that candle to be violated, and I kind of got in late, but got in there, and it came down a little bit in my favor. So, but not much, not even 10 cents. And then it bounced right back up on this candle here, and I stopped out. It was that fast. Trade one. It was a loser. And that's okay. Losers happen, right? It was a great setup, I thought. I thought everything looked good. The setup was true. That candle was, a good sign, a good signal for weakness. You had this high here. It wasn't strong enough. It rejected, and then we consolidated and then broke back down. That was all south, baby. We were just heading back, at least to test this, but it just didn't happen. So I then noticed, just a few seconds later, I noticed a change in the market. And when I saw this candle here that actually stopped me out, and then this candle here ended up higher, and it was building volume was building. It was, if you could have seen the candle itself, it was really fluctuating. It was moving back and forth. It was really pumping up, and just a lot of power, and moving really fast, and it was moving it was just very bullish looking to me. So what I did was I switched my whole mindset, and I said, okay, if we hold the 50, I'm in long. And sure enough, on this candle was my confirmation. We came down, we touched 50, and then we rejected. I actually got an entry at let's see here, I got an entry at 31.55. So maybe in 52, one of the two, 55, 52, it doesn't really matter. So somewhere right here, as soon as this showed rejection, I hopped in long, and I wanted to see it actually break this pre-market high. And when it did, it broke with such force. I said, okay, most logical spot is my stop loss was under 50, so I was at 55, so I had like a 45 stop loss. So my stop was here, and I was looking for a 2-to-1, which actually I achieved up here. Hang on, let me shift the screen over a little bit for you. So basically, we got up to about 85, and I had 400 shares, so I took 300 off right there at like 82. Let's see if we can look at this together. So there's the buy. Oh, I think that was my stop loss. And then okay, so I bought at 55. Excuse me. I bought at 55. There's the accept right there. So it accepted at 55, and then it executed at 55. Okay, I'm getting this now. Okay, so I sold at 73. So my first allotment was actually 73. And then I canceled it. And then I went back in with, this is so confusing to me. Okay, I'm just going to put this back up here, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. somewhere in this area, I took 300 shares off. And then I brought my stop loss up to break even, and I let 100 shares ride all the way up to 93. Right there. And I took the last 100 off at 93, which yielded me $105, and which was a true 2-to-1 day. I can only buy 400 shares, so for the stop loss it could have been a little bit more for that, and I should have probably left all 400 on, let them ride. But once I achieved my 2-to-1 for the stop loss for the risk reward, I took some off, and that broke me even. I was up at least a little over break even for the day, and then I let the rest ride, and it yielded me pretty good percentage wise. So that's it. That's the recap. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Today is Friday the 21st, and so yeah, this is trade number 3 or 4, and just continuing to journey on and see what Monday brings us. Might trade, might not, I don't know. We'll see. But either way, have a good weekend.